And then happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Antonio, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jones. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Jones against Brunson. Outside, Jones. Here's Poeltl. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And despite the defense being draped all over Poeltl, he gets the job done. He's money around the bucket.
That's to Reddish. Randall left side. Reddish finds Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound San Antonio. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game in. They didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Fame.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
The pass to Bates Diop. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Randall kicks to Fournier. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Stolen by Brunson. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Brunson's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Passes it to Poeltl. Johnson, the pass to Bates Diop. Spurs passing it around. And the basket by Jones.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
That one misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Vassell with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Vassell, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And that one is good.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
Fires from the line. And the basket by Jones. 9 points in the game so far.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Fournier dishes to Robinson. Brunson the pass to Reddish. Inside. Randall kicks to Brunson. Here's the three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to Jones. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Randall with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Spurs leading by 3. Johnson with it. Defended now by Fournier. Count it.
Check out Johnson's touch on that shot. It was feathery.
For New York, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Trying to get open is Robinson. The shot's good from Brunson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Knocks it loose. Vassell with it. Robinson on him. Vassell finds Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The Spurs making a switch here. Roby's checked in.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Now, here's Reddish. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Clock is at 3, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And while we got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute Greg well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
McDermott. It's rebounded by New York.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And he gets it to go. Toppin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
It's tipped. And there's the pass to Reddish. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Vassell with it. Looking on Rose. Collins in the post. Toppin covering. Shot by Collins, no good. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's Rose with the 3. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Roby. Out to the right wing. McDermott with it, working on Rose, and he gets the bucket, and the Spurs lead by 1.
Doug McDermott is not just an outside shooter, he has a nice touch inside as well.
Here's Hartenstein, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
To the middle, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Quickly the pass to Toppin. There's Rose with the three. Nailed from three-point land.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Corky Dang checked in for Zach Collins.
For your Spurs Hype Squad dance team.
1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. Richardson outside. Now here's McDermott, guarded by Reddish. And here's McDermott. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Jang, no luck. The Knicks with the lead. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And it's good for 2. 6 points for Obi Toppin.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Passes it to Roby. Pass to McDermott. Six to shoot. There's the drive. And finished off by McDermott.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. On the wing quickly. Back to Rose. Lets it go from deep. New York now working with the new shot clock. And then Toppin with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Vassell, and misses it off the right side of the rim. It could go, and the last second attempt does not go in for it. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead 5-4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
To generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And New York looking at who they've got. The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Fournier in at the small forward position. Now Jang, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Johnson outside. Randall with the block.
Staying connected, timing his jump perfectly. Randall showing he can make plays at both ends.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
So it's the Spurs now, after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. Quickly the pass to Brunson. And the shot goes in. And now a 7-point New York lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Brunson. Here's Toppin. Here's quickly. And another three for New York.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially.
Hurdles check in for Jack. And Colin Sutton for Kata Bates-Diop. And a switcher also for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Toppin. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. Former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Both good from the line that time. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
San Antonio foul. Zach Collins.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. So it's San Antonio now. 8-point game. And the pass to Johnson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Jones. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jones has got 13.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Randall finds Brunson. Here's Fournier. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Robinson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Johnson. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Assist from
Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Jones. 13 points in the game. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Johnson following the score by New York. It's deflected.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the Spurs with possession. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Collins. Passes to Purdy. Robinson with the block, and he recovers it. New York leading by 12. Brunson with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now.
For New York. Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Reddish comes in for Fournier. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Richardson. Over to the left wing. There's the pass to Johnson. Richardson against Quickly. Richardson dishes to Pirtle, and there it is for him. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
Rose with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Takes a three. Here's Pirtle, and he makes good on the layup. Pirtle's got 8 points. New York leading by 10. Rose passes to Toppin. Rose looking around. Over Jones. No good off the back of the rim.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Johnson outside. Right side, Collins. Takes the 13-footer. They get it back. The lead now cut to single digits. He's got 10.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Jones against Rose. Robinson kicks to Reddish from past the arc. That shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Richardson, and he drives in.
And with Josh Richardson, they love his size in the backcourt and his mobility. He moves extremely well.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
The 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Roby, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Doug McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Jones. Rose kicks to Quickly. Jacks up a three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injury.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender. And with his three-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he played.
The first one falls. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Knicks. Fournier comes in for Quickly. And both free throws good for Toppin.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunity at the line.
Now, here's Vassell. He started close. McDermott for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's his aggressive mentality, always ready to shoot. In catch-and-shoot situation, McDermott gets set, and he's ready to fire.
And Toppin throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Knocked loose. Here's Fournier driving the lane. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Spurs trail by 6. Richardson outside. .109 left in the first half of basketball. From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type, plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Jakob Pirtle.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
Toppin finds Fournier. Back to Toppin. New York moving the ball around. Here's Hartenstein. Roby with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
They get it back. And Bates Diop gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Fournier. He had 16 points in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Vassell. Yes, that goes in.
Aggressive play by Vassell in the paint, getting himself a close-range shot. The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
Look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Bates Diop in at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio foul. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Jones against Brunson. Jones in the post. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot.
The rugged nature of Randall's game, just daring defenders to foul him.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Julius Randle, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. All free throws good from Randall.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
Here's Bates Diop. Excellent D that time from Robinson. New York leading by 4. Robinson with it. Jones covering. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Reddish. Johnson can't get it to go.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And the call will be against Fournier. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. To the left wing. Back to Jones. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Jones. Brunson covering. Knocked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Randall with the block.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Robinson. Chalk up 2 there. And it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for the Spurs. On the wing, Johnson. Spurs passing it around. And finished off by Jang.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Outside Fournier. Back to Brunson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Jones. 13 points in the game. On the wing, Johnson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's 11 points for Keldon Johnson.
Moving the ball, finding Johnson where he likes it.
And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson finds Robinson. Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded by Fournier. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. That's good for Randall on the assist from Reddish. Reddish has got 5 assists tonight.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Brunson kicks to Reddish. Randall outside. Pass to Brunson. Shoots the 3. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs.
Now off the inbound, and the layup is up and in. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter.
Emmanuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes.
And it's Rose with the ball for New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. Can't cash in from close range.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The Knicks leading by 4. The pass to Quickly. Here's Grimes. Robinson with it. Jang defending. Robinson misses. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pass to Jones. Collins looking around. On the wing, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McDermott's checked in for the Spurs. Richardson comes in for Devin Vassell. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
McDermott with a steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Roby, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Passes it to Robinson. Here's Grimes. He's defended by McDermott. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
The kick out to Rose. Pass to Quickly. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Richardson outside. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
You see the mentality of Josh Richardson. Be aggressive and leave no doubt.
Here's Sims. He's guarded by Collins. From deep, Rose connects from three-point range. Rose has got 8 points.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now the pass to Collins. Here's Roby. And he banks in the layup. Roby's got his first 2 points of the night.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
New York calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of...
There's at Collins. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. The Knicks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Fournier. New York moving the ball around. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Spurs have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Rose against Richardson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
Passes to Roby from outside the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8. New York, no good that time either.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Richardson, good.
For a guard, Josh Richardson has all type of length. He is consistently getting to the lane, and he can score.
Here's Brunson. No good, unable to end this run.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Richardson dishes to Jones. Yep, it counts. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Brunson. And the 3 off target.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
It's Fournier on the wing. There's the triple. Roby with the rebound. Roby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Jones. They get it again. Birtle's shot is off. Knicks trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Rose. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The Spurs haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.